See, other favorite series is Metroid, and favorite game is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door is
Ooh,
great. Yeah, I like Thousand Year Door a lot.
that's a good
Uh,
one.
let's see. Game though. Ugh. I mean, I like some indie games. One of them I actually do like. To the Moon is a game that my friend Kyle Digits Baby has recommended to us, and I played that, and I enjoyed the story. One Shot is definitely one of my favorite games I've ever played. Celeste as well. Celeste is a hard one, but it was a heck of fun. Um,
Oh, that's a single game though.
those are single games. Yeah, it's like, well, it's that those are games, not franchises. But um, I like Borderlands 2 and Saints Row the Third. Definitely have a lot of memories for those. Let's see. Jackbox series has always been a nice one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is one of my favorite games I ever played it, and it's still to this day. Valkyria Chronicles 4, I would say, is up there for one of my favorites, as well as Portal 2. Team Fortress 2, I have nostalgic reasons for, really.
Who touched my
Who touched my sword?
who touched
Touch
my gun?
Yeah.
Who
Um
touched my gun?
yeah, other
Yes.
than that, there's been a few games I've been like really interested in trying, but I never got around to. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon D&D is taking so long. Pokemon moves. Yeah, I rip. Um, I enjoyed. I enjoy a lot of certain games, and I'm more than happy to try more. Like Metroid was a game series that I tried getting into, but I never could. And that's why one of the things, like, I've seen it and I've seen gameplay, and I thought like it was a pretty good series, and it got a really dark tone, especially for a Nintendo game franchise. And I thought, like, why not just give it a chance? And so I did, and Metroid Prime was a good intro series to the series. It's not a good intro series to the 2D Metroid games, but I still enjoyed Metroid Prime a lot. And other than stuff, yeah, Breath of the Wild is like Breath of the Wild was really good too for me with intro to the Zelda series finally, and as well as Twilight Princess. I loved with 2000 Year, but Breath of the Wild may actually be my favorite game. It was my best first playthrough of a game I've ever experienced. I just don't want to play it again because I can't get that experience again. That is also a thing that I also don't like about certain games, is that when you like a game so much, you memorize a lot of things. Oh yeah, Pikmin series is also one of my favorite game franchises. I love that game, but then I am such a veteran at it that, to be honest, anytime I see newbies play Pikmin, I actually really cringe at it. Like, I've seen a couple playthroughs of Pikmin, and honestly, if I was in a situation where I had to guide someone to play Pikmin, I honestly would not be I would be kind of annoyed by myself, to be honest, because I would be like, "Why are you doing this? Like, why can't you do this? Like, you should do this," and kind of like that tone. I don't want to do that to anybody, so just like as me, I like to just watch it by myself and not tell others what to do, because it's just one of those, like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Maybe BPSC might enjoy lights, camera, and pants. What is that?
SpongeBob.
Oh, right, that game.
Ah,
I've never played it, but I know what it is. Also, I watched too much SpongeBob as a kid.
Like, okay, one thing that Carl, Sean, and I did before was, I remember one time, one of the failed recordings, and I probably will have to do this with Sean, and we schedule it. Get a recording of Sean, of us playing a single player game, and one of the single player games we failed to record was Kingdom Hearts. I remember that one time because Carl, you had to go to like what, hot yoga, and we
oh,
spent like
dang it.
2 hours of doing nothing. So we're just like, okay, 2 hours of nothing, and then we just,
Oh, sorry about that.
yeah, hot yoga.
Sorry. Hey, I wanted to graduate that year, okay?
Eh.
I didn't get enough PE credits, apparently. Apparently that was a thing.
That was also a weird thing. Yeah, SpongeBob Mario Party like game. I mean, Mario Party is also going to be one of those like it's kind of close to my heart because we've had so many fun memories that are now lost because we can't show it anymore in our failed recordings in our BPSLPs, but we have Mario Party 2 and some of them were funny. And those are going to be forever up there. Yeah, SpongeBob on the GameCube is also. I remember that lights, camera, action. So also, just to mention now, since I'm switching over to Banjo-Kazooie Crate, oh, I should get rid of Randomizer and Racing because that is not. We're not randomizing. I'm actually playing on the GameCube version. I bought a Series X and I'm playing the GameCube.
GameCube.
Xbox version. I'm playing the Xbox version of Banjo-Kazooie because not only is it more HD, it has better controls and certain mechanics overall the original. So better frame rate, better stuff. And I heard that there was a part that if I die, I lose all progress and then I have to start all over. And in this one, it doesn't, and it's pretty difficult. And then there's a stop and swap thing in here as well. So there is that. So I'm playing this. I do own the N64 version. I actually do own it. But I thought better for Xbox, to be honest. Like in my opinion, for like a little bit first time streaming it. So yeah. Mario Party 4, 5, and 6 are almost $100 a piece because of capitalism in America. I do own 4. I do own 5. I don't own 6 and 7, but I do have copies of them. I have a copy of 7, I think. Because I was just borrowed. I don't own 6 and 7, but yeah, because people are so nostalgic now. GameCube hiked up the prices from 40. I remember Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, like the original black copy of a complete copy, going for $40-$50. Now it's going for like $120 to $200, and it's utterly ridiculous, like how much they're going for. I'm actually kind of annoyed by it because it really does prevent a lot of people from getting games that they would like. And I will vocally say I'm not a big fan of the secondhand market in America for getting games. I will vocally say that.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna head off now.
No,
It's
Carl.
starting to get...
No, Carl. No.
No.
No, Carl.
No.
No, Carl. You have to stay for it. Carl, stay.
No.
Stay. Yeah.
No. I need an adult.
You are an adult, so stay.
No.
Hey, Carl,
No.
you have to
Stay with
Yeah.
stay with me. You gotta stay with me. Honey, stay with me.
I already participated in your race and in Utopia. What more do you want?
24-hour stream.
$500.
Donate $500 and Carl will do a 24-hour stream. God. I can't stand how expensive GameCube games are. I have a lot of them and I'm still not okay with it. Yeah, I have a decent amount. I even have some of the rarest games in history, and like I have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and those go for over $200. Like, I am not okay with these overpriced games. I believe people should try these games if they want to, and with them overpricing it, it really deters a lot of people interested in games.
Like, why does the Jirachi bonus disc for Coliseum cost $150?
Yeah, that is my biggest complaint. Like, why is a bonus disc that just has a Pokemon so expensive? Like, there's also like Ruby and Sapphire GameCube that's like a Pokebank that goes over $600 and it does nothing other than store Pokemon. Like, okay.
Then again, it's the same people that pretty much buy, what's it called, like those GameStop special, like not for sale Pokemon distribution carts on the DS.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not supposed to be sold, but somehow people have the distribution carts.
Oh yeah, no, because like employees just
Yeah, and
steal
those
them.
yeah, because and those go up to like ridiculous prices as well.
Yeah, no, I mean like in all seriousness, the like I'm lucky that Tony uh I'm just lucky
I don't think to be
to
old
be
enough. I think
old and
it's
have it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, it's you're lucky enough to have it, and I'm congrats on you. But I do want like try to collect the GameCube discs, and they're just so darn expensive. I don't like it. I really, really dislike it. Like I go for games, I pay the games. If I feel the game deserves the price point in both in its more so value, not just how rare it is, not just because how demanding it is to get, it's pure value in terms of the game. If it is actually worth that price, I would actually pay for it. If I don't think it's worth that price, I will by never means pay $500 for a stupid Pokebank GameCube. It's just utterly ridiculous. And I cannot. I don't think it's Nintendo's fault. I really don't think fully. Because I've seen the secondhand market in other countries, and it's also because, and I've seen rare games like the Mother series in like Japan, and I know that Mother series is a little more popular in Japan, but there's some rare games in Japan that in any market they go for like at most $100. America is different because we have capitalism on the mind. A lot of people like money, and they go for money. So maybe it's slightly controversial for some people. I think that's kind of my personal opinion. Anyway, at the end of the day, I think it's like a lot of capitalist mindsets just go for it, and that's why we have like um scalpers and stuff. And look at the good old Game Pass. Yep, for sure.
All right, this mythical Pokemon's heading off to bed now.
Don't go to bed, Carl.
Celebi needs sleep.
Celebi doesn't need sleep.
Celebi needs
Sleep
sleep.
is for the weak.
Sleep is for the weak.
Celebi needs to sleep, otherwise Celebi
Guess what?
gets shriveled up in like in the fourth movie.
Good.
No,
Eh,
no, that was sad. That was a sad moment.
not sad. You're sad.
That was sad. No, shut up.
Shut up.
Good night.
Good night, Carl.
Night, night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. I love the NES and SNES, but that's all we get on the Switch for playing online. That's true. There's a lot of good games, and I do think Nintendo is lacklustering on a lot of releases. But even if, like Crate, even if Nintendo um puts all the games of their old games on the Switch, this hiked up prices or re-release physical copies of the old games, the hiked up prices for the originals are still going to be abnormally high due to the fact that people just like we for collectors it's going to be aimed for, and that's still just utterly ridiculous because people secondhand market. But easier to replay GameCube games. I don't think we'd have a problem. No, I've seen enough on the secondhand market where some old games like Shantae and like other games that the secondhand market still has overpriced. Like it actually goes depending on how dependable on the game collectors are, because the game collectors end up being the ones that basically wanting the game, and in this sense you could say that you could actually say that the game collectors are the ones that always get focused on. And even if Nintendo re-releases these games in any means, giving a physical copy, limited release, or whatever, these games are for collectors, and they're going to hike up the price because the demand gets even higher for them, and people are starting to be more game collectors nowadays. So this is like, oh, we need more. So it could work. It could be that re-releasing. It just depends on how demanding that the collectors are actually willing to pay for overall. Also, what was it? Jinkies, thank you for the follow. There you guys. I trying to get Banjo Kazooie to work right now, but my capture card is currently having some finicky issues, so I'm trying to fix that while talking to Kraid. So welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be putting on Banjo Kazooie very soon. I'm just currently talking about like secondhand market capitalism and stuff like that. So hope you stick around and enjoy and stuff like that. But that's the only reason capitalism can make that happen. But yeah, there are collectors that mess it up, and I just don't think Mario would Party would be 100, maybe 60. But I agree. I feel bad, kind of collector. No, I am a collector too, but I'm trying to be like a very honest collector, in my opinion. Like when I sell a game, I try to sell it based on the value I believe this game is worth, not the value of what the market says. So like when I was selling Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, a copy of it, so I can get a better copy of it, I was selling it for $40. Because my belief is Mario Thousand Year Door is a good game. It deserves at least a price point, but it's an old game. I don't think old games should be too overpriced. Plus, it's a popular game, so it's like there's a lot of copies out there in the world. It's a complete edition as well, and it's like I believe games, no matter, even if they're sealed, should be at least played a little bit. And I could have sold my copy of Mario Thousand Year Door like literally for like $70, and I could have made a profit out of it. But instead, I opted for 40. I went to for $40 because I believe someone who wants it should go for it, and that's like the proper way for going. I'm missing the manual for Thousand Year Door. It's $40 itself. Yeah, the Thousand Year Door manuals. It's ridiculous, like how getting manuals are. I'm always a guy who goes for the original first edition copies, and as high as as complete as I can go for. Oops. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, manuals are utterly ridiculous to get. Why is my Banjo-Kazooie, why is my capture card not working? This is actually getting like one of those give me a second. Gotta replug. I'm just trying to get this thing to work. Oh hey Sai, how you doing? Welcome back. What's up? Got gift sub, nice. Yeah, you got gift sub by Luigi, so you got access to my emote. So, welcome back, Sai. Glad you come back. Do you know how stupid I feel as an adult ripping open a Nintendo N64 boxes when I got them back in the day? Sorry, the capture card isn't working. More than happy to chat while I figure it out. Oh yeah, for sure, Kraid. But yeah, no, I get it. Like, I do kind of feel bad opening certain things, but honestly, I kind of also have the thought process of games should at least be played. I mean, they were designed to entertain people, not sit on a sit on a shelf and collect dust. Also, Sai, I'm trying to put up Banjo Kazooie right now, but my capture card is having issues, and I'm trying to figure that out right now. As well as we're talking about like the secondhand market and all the stuff. So if you want to chat right now, we're just chatting right now. I'm just gonna switch it up to just chatting right now. But give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can fix stuff. Hmm. Doo. All right. This is more of the capture card thing. It changes to no signal. Hmm. Press. There's no signal still. No signal. Why is this no signaling? God. No opening and play. It was gonna happen anyway. Yeah, it's true. I'm just saying open the new N64 with care instead of ripping it open like million pieces as a kid. They're worth at least $20. Yeah, game collecting is weird that boxes are now a thing. Never been big on boxes, but I guess yeah, they're a big thing, and so I was like, yeah, why not? Just open them up. And I always try to open that mine with care. Like I try to save a lot of my boxes. Like I think the only boxes N64 boxes I have, I don't really have any N64. And it's like when it gets to a certain point, I don't really have a lot of old like game case. Like the only things I have is like this is one of the examples. Professor Layton and Unwound Future. Good puzzle game by the way. I like to just keep the more of the cases, not the boxes. These cases are really more durable than boxes, in my opinion. It's definitely one of those like weird ones. And that's just me. I like cases more than boxes, to be honest, because cases like at least look nice on a shelf, and boxes are like paper that can easily be ripped apart and damaged. Hmm. This is awkward. Oh, we might have a problem here with this last game. I might have to put Banjo-Kazooie on another day because my capture card is not working. I might have to restart my computer for this. Well, good thing I have at least backup games because backup games are I have them as backup games because I at least like when problems like this arise with any like technical problems, I have something backup for it. So uh definitely I'm gonna take a look at that for tomorrow. I'm gonna move Banjo Kazooie to tomorrow, but I'm gonna move forward Pokemon Black.